Hi everyone, this is Dave from Geekanoids.co.uk, and today I'm going to be looking at the Acer Aspire Timeline 4810T. This is an ultra thin laptop that is meant to deliver a fantastic battery life. Check out my review after this short break. Welcome back. This is the Acer Aspire Timeline 4810T. There are two models of this 14-inch version. There's the Intel Core 2 Solo, which costs £549, and the one we're looking at here is the Intel Core 2 Duo, which costs £749. The actual model number of this one is the AS4810T-943G. Now the processor on this one runs at 1.4 GHz and is the Intel Core 2 Duo SU9400. Now the screen is 14 inches and it runs at a resolution of 1366 by 768. It's LED backlit and it's really nice and bright and nice and evenly lit too. It does have a glossy finish, but reflections are kept to a minimum. It's actually not too bad to use. Now up the top here we've got a 1.3 megapixel webcam, which seems to be standard nowadays. You've also got a microphone built in, which is a nice addition for if you're doing a lot of online chat or web conferencing. And it actually comes supplied with Windows Vista installed, but as you can see I've got Windows 7 running on it and it runs really nicely. Now before I move on to showing you the ports, I'll just show you that it's got a nice size keyboard, and it's this chiclet style keys again, but they're quite close together. They're not quite as evenly spaced as you would find on maybe the MacBook or MacBook Pro. We've got some LED lights across the back here which show you battery life, hard disk activity and also Wi-Fi connectivity. And you've also got the power on off button here, stereo speakers which are Dolby speakers, and you've also got an eject button here which ejects the CD DVD drive, which is a writer and reader and is quite a good performance unit and very quiet in use. Now this particular unit comes with 320 gigabytes of storage space and 3 gigabytes of RAM. The graphics are pretty decent too. It's got an Intel GMA 4500 MHD chipset in there. This gives you 64 megabytes of dedicated graphics memory, and the rest is shared with the main system memory. Now I'm just going to walk you through some of the ports. Let's pop that lid down for you there. Now on this side of the unit we have a Kensington lock if you need to secure this down to a desk. You've also got the power socket here, Ethernet connection which is up to a gigabit Ethernet, and one USB port. You've also got that DVD CD writer on this side here. Around the front we've got some extra vents here. You've also got a memory stick reader which supports all the popular formats. This light on the front here shows you various power indication on whether you're charging, whether you're at full power or running on battery power. Around this side here you get more vents and another USB socket here, another one here. We've got microphone and headphone sockets on the side, monitor out port which is a D-sub 15 pin, and also an HDMI port which is really nice to see. Around the back, no ports on the back, and the battery sits flush with the back of the unit. Now you probably heard me at the beginning of this review saying that this laptop had an Intel Core 2 Duo processor running at 1.4 GHz. Now that doesn't sound amazingly fast, but it's perfectly adequate for playing the simpler games and for certainly doing productivity work, as well as all of the business work you'd normally do with emails and internet. Now what that does give you is a very low power draw, so you're getting an amazing battery life from this computer. Now Acer quote around about the 7, 8, 9 hour mark for battery life, and I've used this for about 3 or 4 weeks now, and I can say that I'm getting between 7 and 8 hours of battery life from every charge, and that's using it for things like 6-7 hours of web surfing, video viewing, some production work on there as well, and it really does perform quite well. It's also got this venting technology around the side, and it does run really cool. Normally when I've used Windows based laptops, they seem to always have the fans on, they seem to generate a lot of heat. But with this Acer Aspire Timeline, they really seem to have done a good job with keeping that heat down. It's comfortable to use, and it does feel like a really nice laptop. It's ultra thin and it runs really sweet with Windows 7 as well. Well, thanks very much for listening. This was my review of the Acer Aspire Timeline 4810T. Come back soon and check out more reviews on geekanoids.co.uk. This video review is sponsored by Crucial, the memory experts. They provide reliable PC, notebook and Mac memory to boost your system performance and improve your general workflow.